Hi, I'm Doran Miller,
I'm Ahleeyah Mills.
and we did Angela Davis from The Prison of Slavery to the Slavery of Prison. And overall, I thought that the piece was very eye-opening. It shed a lot of light on the reality of life, particularly for African Americans post-Civil War, and with the abolishment of slavery. What did you think about it?
It was eye-opening for me to just acknowledge how our justice system is actually very corrupt, and it's been corrupt for a couple of years, stemming from our African American leaders and anybody else that was involved in the justice system. They failed to acknowledge what was wrong in the justice system, and they didn't fix the issues.
Yeah, you talk about people in position. That was one of her main points, was pointing out that people in position of power in the justice system, like Frederick Douglass, people like Michelle Foucault, they missed the opportunity to kind of talk about the convict lease system and the vast problem that it was having on the African American community. Blacks were being charged for petty crimes and being given these extremely long sentences to work, under conditions that were even worse than slavery in the past.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Which brings me to our next point of the black codes, which were used to punish African Americans in particular for crimes that didn't deserve the sentencing that they received, that other groups of people wouldn't usually get that same sentencing time for. So basically, the black codes were a way to punish black people without, being unfair. Well, technically they were unfair, but just to go by the law.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I didn't know about the black codes and stuff like the Mississippi black codes, like where African Americans could be charged for, you know, petty things such as like, breach of job contract or, being absent from work or being drunk in public.
Exactly, and I'm just like, why would they ever charge people for that? I didn't know about that as well, or the fact that you could just be arrested for just standing on the street, just minding your own business, not having anything to do with anything going on. I also didn't know about how Frederick Douglass, to me, he was a sellout as well as Booker T. Washington, because if you have a position of power and you don't take advantage of it, it's just like, well, what do you have this position of power for?
Right.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to say something about the convict lease system, but he didn't because he kind of got restricted by his political ties of that time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's just not right. Another point that she likes to make and emphasize is that when you look at the prison system in America today, you can't look at it without understanding the foundational aspect of racism, built into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't look at what's wrong with the prison system without looking at how it was built upon, a racial system.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because she mentioned, in the beginning, how so many people that were in prison were actually African Americans, and you would rarely see any other group within the justice system.
That's right. Well, that's all we have time for today. Until next time.
See you later.